Hey, my friends, this is The Art of Prepping. Let's talk about preparedness terminology. This is something that is fascinating how people actually go about in dialogue about certain topics using certain types of words, even though sometimes the words are used incorrectly. And I know a lot of people that talk about various topics and they're very intelligent, but even they get tripped up on using words that are incorrect. And I'm sure I've done it myself in the past. So this is not a finger pointing video. This is just kind of an awareness video, just to go, if I really meant that and I said that, I should be saying this. So let's go ahead and jump into it. The first is people typically call box-fed magazines for their firearms, like their rifle or modern handguns, clips. And a clip in a magazine is completely different. So be aware of that. What is an assault rifle? An assault rifle is not a civilian AR-15 semi-automatic rifle. An assault rifle is like an M4 that the military uses that has select fire. So when they pull the trigger once, it shoots sometimes 3 to 5 times, depending on how it's set up. There are some assault rifles that are fully automatic. So when you pull the trigger back and you hold it, it'll keep firing until you let go of the trigger. So an assault rifle and a semi-automatic rifle are not the same. People misuse the terminology bulletproof a lot. I hear it constantly. It just drives me insane. Things like bulletproof glass or bulletproof armor, when they really should be saying bullet-resistant glass and bullet-resistant armor. I know actually some very intelligent people that misuse that term. The next is that people overuse and misuse the word purifier. They go, man, look at my water purifier, when most things are actually just water filters. And not to say there aren't water purifiers out there, but just make sure you know what you're talking about. There is a big difference between just filtering water and purifying it. The next is GMOs, genetically modified organisms. These are not the same types of organisms that are hybrid in nature. Hybrid plants are not the same thing as GMO plants because the GMO plants have genes that are actually transferred artificially, and it's not done by nature by any means. Next thing is that people ask me about living off the grid. You can't live off the grid if you're actually using electric from the local power plant or getting water from the local water company. So living off the grid means just that. You're not on any grid. You're not on the water grid, the cable grid, the electric grid, any grid, telephone grid. You're off the grid. And a lot of people would say even a cell phone is too far. And if you're on a cell phone, you're on the grid. That's for you to decide. The next is food insurance. You'd be surprised how many people contact me wanting to know where to buy their insurance policy for food. An insurance policy for food does not exist. Food insurance is something that you do. You cache those items in your home or off-site, and you build a reserve so if you need it, you have it. So food insurance is not something that you buy outside, but something that you do internally. And lastly, the Kettle, and that's the actual trade name for a chimney-style kettle, but it's also known as the Benghazi boiler, or the Gilly kettle, or the storm kettle, or the volcano kettle. And so there's a lot of different names for the kettle, but don't get too confused. There's a lot of names for a lot of the same things out there. So hopefully this was interesting and entertaining. Let me know what you think about this. And if you have additional types of terminology that's misused or misunderstood, feel free to leave it in the comment section below. Thanks for hitting the like button. Thanks for subscribing to the channel and for all your ongoing support. As always, you guys take care.